Carolina Royal Ravens versus Optic Texas. Optic obviously came out real slow against the Thieves, but it is the Thieves. Carolina is 3-0 since the roster switch. This is a tough one, truly, but I'm going to go with Optic. I think they have the upper hand.
The Ravens have looked really good and Optics kind of slow, but I do think Optics going to bounce back right before the major. I think it'll be a close one, maybe even in game 5.
Paris Gentlemates versus Toronto Koi, probably our best matchup of the weekend. One of the best matchups we've seen so far this year. This is a big match for seeding going into the major. I'm going to say Gentlemates take this one in a game 5.
Gentlemates did just lose one, so I do think that Koi are actually going to take this going into the major. Then we start Saturday off with Koi versus G2. I do think that Koi are going to take it as long as they don't get to Colossus.
G2 with the upset against FaZe. I don't think they have two upsets in them. I'm going to go with Toronto here.
Then we have Falcons versus New York. Falcons beat Paris. I think they are turning into a really good team that no one really expected. I think the Falcons are going to beat C9.
Cloud9 let me down last week, getting reverse swept by Boston. Falcons really hot right now. I'm going with Riyadh.
Finally on Saturday, we have LAT versus the Boston Breach. Thieves looked really good against Optic. I'm going to go with Thieves.
I think the Thieves have found it, and I think they're just going to keep running. I'm going with Thieves over Boston.
Sunday starts off with Paris versus Miami. I think Paris will bounce back after a rough weekend and last 2 matches, and they'll beat Miami.
This is a really tough pick. We've had quite a few upsets already this season, which leads to exciting Call of Duty. This has the upset potential, but I am going to go with Paris Gentlemates.
Then LAT play the Royal Ravens. I think LAT continues their hot streak. They are going to beat the Ravens, so I think LAT takes that one.
This is another match with upset potential, and I am tempted to go with the upset. This is really tough. Carolina, obviously 3-0 since the switch. I do think the Thieves are going to take this and make Carolina 3-2 since the change, but I think Carolina will still make a splash at the major.
And then finally, we have the Surge versus Atlanta FaZe. FaZe has looked fantastic. I think FaZe take this match as well.
This one does not have upset potential. This one should be a 3-0 for the side of FaZe. Let us know what you guys think.